Alright, what's up guys? So this is my Bedrock 200 Days World. So I've been playing this a lot. This is on the Nintendo Switch 2. Technically it's the Nintendo Switch version on Nintendo Switch 2, so it doesn't actually run that much better. It runs a little bit better than Switch 1, but it is Switch 1 edition on Switch 2. And I've been playing this a lot. I've been playing this for about the past month. And so yeah, I'm just going to tour the world and what I have in it. I don't have that much stuff built. I have, the main thing I have is my house and the Skyscraper. So we have this chest. Has dirt. I'll get back to that. We just have a bunch of stuff in all these chests. Yep. More stuff, and then furnaces. We go here, we have a little hallway, and then we have like a little chill room. And I'm planning to get all the music discs and just absolutely fill this chest with them, so you can just play any music. It's really easy to get all the music discs. And then we have my kitchen. I have some meat in there, and I usually just smelt whatever I need to in here. Alright. Now we have this room. I'm planning on putting some stuff in here. I don't know exactly what. But definitely just like little decorations, like plants and bookshelves maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And then we have this room, which is like my work room pretty much. It has all my brewing stands, all my work tables, and my enchantment table. Then we have this room. This is like the bedroom. Yeah, I'm planning on probably putting something on this armor stand. I don't know what. And then here I have pretty much my important items. It's kind of a weird chest. So I have all of the saplings. I'll probably make a dedicated sapling chest, but this is just where I'm storing them all right now. I have this netherite smithing template, so just you always should keep one to copy it. Unfortunately, pig, which I still need to enchant more, and my beacon, which I still need to get the blocks to put it up. Go up here. We have this room. You can see with my dragon head and dragon egg. And there's nothing out here. I was planning on putting like chairs and tables and stuff up here. Probably eventually do that. And then up here, yeah, I'm probably gonna add more to up here too. But this is like a big TV room, and there'd be like shelves with a bunch of stuff on it, you know. And we take this hatch up here, trapdoor, and then we have the very top roof. It's kind of a weird, shaped house, I guess. I don't know. I kind of like it, but yeah, it'll at least be my first house. I'll probably make a bigger, better house eventually. But yeah, so that's my first house. I pretty much started building this on day one. We always have the cake right in front of the door, of course. Because how would we live without that? We have my bees. Just a little bee. A lot of my time I've spent on here was also in achievement hunting, so it's kind of the only reason I would make a little bee thing is just get the bee achievements, like Sticky Situation and Be Our Guest. And so next we have this. It's kind of cramped. I bred a horse and a donkey just to get a meal for the achievement. And I had these skeleton horses. It was actually like really early on. It was raining, and then it thundered, and the four horsemen appeared, and it was like day 7. It's actually really early on, and so I've been collecting them. And there was like, I'll get to that later. And then we have a donkey, which I have a chest on him just in case I want to store stuff on him. Bamboo. I plan on making a automatic bamboo farm one day. Yeah. And then wheat, cows, and sugarcane. Now, if I fly up here and we look over here, it's a little hard to see. But basically, I'm planning on flattening this all out. Made this little trench, so that's like a base. I'm gonna flatten this whole place out and put a bunch of farms and stuff here. I can make like a huge carrot farm and wheat farm, and then like an iron farm, and yeah, just a whole bunch of farms here. And I think it'll look pretty cool. It'll be really nice and convenient. Made this kind of wall to separate this higher place and this lower place. And we come down here. It's on my little shit ass netherwork farm. I'm planning on making a bigger one inside the nether. That's always my plan, is to make a big netherwork farm in the nether. And now we have my skyscraper. So let's go in. Here I have all my storage. I store all of my items, essentially. Actually, I have not yet made any monster farm at all. But I just get a lot of drops anyways from just monsters dropping them. Just when the monsters get in my way at night, they spawn, it seems, way more often on Bedrock compared to Java, so I have a lot of drops, and so I always have some firework rockets, and I haven't made a farm yet. I'll make it eventually. When I flatten out all of that back there, that'll be one of the things, and just the mob farm in general. All my woods, collected every wool. I have an armor. I have 2 full sets of chainmail. And yeah, just other stuff here. Climb up here. I haven't built anything on these floors yet, besides the first one. It's pretty much done. I still need to make the roof. The exterior is almost done. But yeah, no, it's just a bunch of repeating stuff for a few floors, and then we have this part, which, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to exactly do with all the floors. I could make just a lot of different floors, and it's just really cool to have the view from the glass. And I still don't really have a good food source, because on Java, what I would do is just trade for golden carrots, and I don't actually know if that's in Bedrock, because my farmer villager is not trading me golden carrots, even though he's master. But yeah, so that's my skyscraper. I might make a lot more storage, and just I might build a bunch of cool stuff in here. So we'll see. I want to make so it's 10 floors in total. So the first 5 floors are like this whole, there's an inner wall, and then there's these hallways. I was thinking of making the top 5 floors all open without any of the walls. I think it could look good. And just make a bunch of different stuff. I'm not even sure why yet. Shit's scaring the shit out of me. Thunder. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. So yeah, I've been playing on Java for a while. I do play Bedrock occasionally, but I've never made like a really long world, but I have on Java. So I decided I should do it on Bedrock, and also I want to get all the achievements on Bedrock too. I really like achievements. I collected all of them in Java. I'm 1.16, so I was thinking of making just like a 1.21 for Java. Then I was like, well, I might as well do Bedrock, since that would be, it would be more different, and it'll be more fun, and it has been. It has been very different. So now, we have the Skyscraper, but it's going to fit into my city. And so I made the road, like the start of the road. Basically, it's going to extend really far that way. So I'm going to go this way. And then curve around, go this way. And now, I'm planning, I have this whole area flat, and then I'm planning on taking down this whole hill and making this all flat too. And just making it all flat and then making a city over it. So yeah, in the city there's going to be a bunch of stuff. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. Like shops, and like there's going to be housing, there's going to be a bunch of houses. I have a lot of plans for the city. Probably more skyscrapers maybe. And so I think it'll turn out really nice. And have this whole area to work with pretty much. I might even extend it more these two ways and this way. The problem with this way is that it's such a huge hill. Right, if you go through the trench that I dug out, like, look at how tall it is. So when I flatten this whole area out, there'll just be these huge walls here. So I think I could do something cool with it. But at first, I think it will look really weird. So yeah, basically, I haven't built much yet, but I have big plans for this city and all my farms over here. I have this guy. I cured him, and now I don't know why. I guess a zombie got to him, even though he was he was like this the entire time. Maybe a zombie went like back here. I don't know. It's weird. But reinfected him. So I'd have to cure him again. So I'm planning on having some villagers near me, and they'd probably be the inhabitants of the city. Yeah. And then that's pretty much it for my like base area. I don't actually have that much built in this world. I spent a lot of time progressing. I killed the Wither. I have this max netherite armor. Technically, it's not max because I still need to put Unbreaking on my chest plate and Unbreaking 3 on these pants. I think either the pants came with Unbreaking 2, or like when I bought them from the villager. Oh wait, maybe I got them from an end city. I don't know. That outer end is really easy on Bedrock, I noticed. I don't know if I was just lucky, but I pretty much went into the outer end, and then there's an end city like instantly there. So this is my mine. I'm not going to bother going down to it, but I really do like a lot of stuff of modern Minecraft compared to, because I play on 1.16, which is probably really weird, right? But it is a really good version. But there is a lot of stuff I like about modern Minecraft. I do like pretty much all the new additions. I really like the netherite system. How it makes you get the template, and it makes you actually mine for diamonds. That was not in the game, you know, so there was no reason to mine for diamonds since you could just buy everything from villagers. Speaking of villagers, let's go to my village. As you can see, with the map in my hand, I almost have this whole map filled out. The village is in the other way, like in the opposite way of my map. But I go here so many times. I perfectly remember where it is. So this is my gold farm. So pretty much since I'm a Java player, all of these farms on Bedrock are so new to me. And they all pretty much suck. However, this gold farm is actually really nice. I like it. Because it's super easy to make. It's a little cheesy, I guess. Apparently it kind of counts as a bug, but I don't really see it. It kind of just seems like, I don't know, like some type of oversight. But pretty much the way it works is that you constantly light and unlight the portal, and zombified piglins spawn, and they just flow down. They constantly spawn. See? So, and I made the sunflower because in the tutorial, it says you have to face it in a certain way, and sunflowers always face in a certain direction. So, I just never end up getting rid of the sunflower, and a lot of the time it scares me because I come over here and it kind of looks like a creeper at night. So, yeah. Alright, now we have my village. Usually what I would do, like if I was playing Java, I would kidnap some villagers and bring them all the way over to my base. But here, I guess I just couldn't be bothered to. So, I just made them in the village. And so it's a lot different with villagers in Bedrock compared to Java. I actually spent a lot of time with these villagers. Alright, because you can't make an iron farm as easily. And for iron, basically what I would always do is get a bunch of wood, and my emeralds would first come from this guy, from the Fletcher, like pretty much exclusively, until I was able to make an iron farm, and then just trade with the armor and toolsmith and weaponsmith. I don't actually have weaponsmith yet, but yeah. And then I have all my librarians. So it was a lot more time consuming compared to what I would do on Java. I would actually, at one point in the early game, I would mine for iron and stuff to trade for them. That's what this little mining hole is. Yeah, well, and just getting stuff. Getting some stuff I might need, but yeah. That's what that is. And then, pretty much the final thing is just... Oh, it is two things. Alright. So first of all, I have this armadillo little pen. And I made this XP farm. So this is one of the things I like about modern Minecraft as well, is that you can make such an easy XP farm with the potion of infestation. So it's a cactus underneath this armadillo, which is always in his shell, so he's constantly taking damage. And every time you take damage with an infestation, silverfish spawns. So there's just a bunch of silverfish here, and you just kill them all, and you get a bunch of XP. And it's really useful for my all my mending tools and stuff. And then finally, I have my melon farm, which is really what I used a lot of the time for early game emeralds, because there's no iron. I couldn't really make an easy iron farm, or I just couldn't be bothered to. Either way. So I just farm melons for a lot of the time. And for some reason, my farmer guy is over here and not with the other villagers. I couldn't really tell you why. And so yeah, so that's kind of it for my world. I don't really have much else. Spent a lot of time in this village, beat the game, beat the wither. I still have to do stuff like a raid. I gotta make a raid farm eventually, so I can get totems. I still have not collected a single totem. And yeah, just have a bunch of stuff. Plan on making a bunch of farms, a bunch of builds. Probably like pixel art and stuff. I really like pixel art. I'm definitely gonna make a long minecart rail. Oh, here's my infestation potions. Probably gonna make a long minecart rail, half for on a rail, the other half for just because it's cool. So yeah, there's still a lot of work to do. There's a lot of stuff I like about modern Minecraft compared to the older, for sure. It's really fun. It's been really fun. I just want to show this. So I have this dirt chest, alright, and then I have another one, and then I have another one. So I full, all of these chests are full, so it's actually overflowing, and I had to make another chest to store my dirt. And so yeah, that is my 200 days in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. It's I think I'm on 1.21.101. I think I started this world on August 3rd. I think so. And yeah. In terms of achievements, I think I'm at 73 out of 131. 74. So yeah, I plan on getting all the achievements. And I plan on making my city and making a bunch of farms. So that was my 200 days. Bye.